Well, here we are. This is Flower Child 567. And with me is the one,
hey everybody,
the only. There he is. Oh my goodness.
Hey, it's Stretch. What's happening? How are you, Flower?
I'm good. So I just wanted to, we're starting the Gold Road today. The Gold Road. Woo! And this is the role play theater. And it's going to be about the life of two elves. Two wood elves, not just any kind of elf. And we are here, I was showing you, on the map in the new Gold Road territory map called Westweld. And when you come on in, there's only one way shrine you can travel in on the Skingrad Vineyards Way Shrine. And that's where we are right now, outside of the main, I don't know, what do you call that? Main kingdom? Main kingdom.
Yeah, I assume that's the big city over there.
The big city. So I guess we should introduce our characters. Do you think we should introduce our...
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so I am your little wood elf named well, I don't know. I have to think about it for a minute. I always am so undercover these days, and I'm playing so many different names when I go into different villages and towns around Tamriel. But my name is Thalara, and I'm a wood elf. And yes, well, and right here is my partner in crime. Don't let the skeleton mask scare ya. He'll tell you about that in just a moment.
It's very nice to meet all of you. I'm Taryn Bloodthistle, and I can't help but see that you've noticed my face. Unfortunately, I've been cursed with this skeletal features. But we're working on it. You can be assured of it. How can you not
notice? Yes. It's a curse, is it not? It's a curse. Someone cursed you.
It is indeed. I've been cursed. Part of my soul is out of my body and follows me around. You'll see it later, I'm sure. But for now, I'm stuck with this bone face.
Yes, and I have to run from that little, whatever you call it, that's almost like a fetch that comes out of you. And it runs after me. It runs after anybody who's around, Taryn.
It's very angry for being separated from the body. It will lash out at whomever it can.
Taryn, now I have to say to you, I do kind of, well, it's not that I like it, but I am getting quite used to it these days, yes. Yes.
What's this face?
Well, that mask. Can't I pull it off if I were to grab hold of it? Would I be able to pull it off, do you think?
I don't recommend you look underneath the patch. It's quite gruesome.
Oh, what's underneath the patch now?
Oh, I fear it's part of my brain leaking out through the socket.
What? Ah, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, although I don't even know who that is. That's just a slang I heard once.
Some people in a tavern, perhaps.
Maybe so. They were having themselves some ale. So here we are. And I heard you say we had to come here for something special. I'm wondering, do you know where they are?
I don't know where that first mark is. The guild has asked us to take care of them. But they haven't given us much more clue than saying they're local whereabouts. So we'll have to snoop around and see what we can find.
Do you suppose we should be going into the kingdom? Maybe go on in there and see. They would be in there, would they not? Or would they be out here?
I think it's a good idea. You think of what most people want. They want food, they want drink, a place to rest, perhaps a place to shop.
I wouldn't mind all of that either. That sounds great.
Go inside and have a look about, see what we can find. Perhaps we'll get lucky.
Ah, I'm smacking me lips already.
Although judging by my appearance, I wouldn't say luck has been on my side lately.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know what they say? One lucky spin is another person's curse. So you got the curse end of it.
It does appear that way. Perhaps
I don't see where we're supposed to be going. I don't know. I keep looking. Oh, perhaps right there. I see. Look, do you suppose right there? Yes. Is that your mark?
It looks like a cow from here.
No, right here.
Ooh, let us see here.
Do you see this person? Is that your mark? Does that be
your mark? It
is
not,
right
but
there?
they could be a mark nevertheless, although not the one we are sent here to take care of.
I don't know what to be doing here. You want me to take care of him? Or are you going to take care of him?
I'll take care of him just in case.
Okay, I'll hide over here. Oh, you got them? You took them down. You took them down. Yes.
Ooh, and they had a small cheese plate on them. That's very exciting.
Oh, a cheese plate. They have a cheese plate.
Yes, we can hold on to that for later. Yes, believe it or not, somewhere hidden in that tunic. A whole plate of cheese.
I think we should go get us another mark. Do we have another that we must get?
I'm sure we do.
Ah, yes. Here, I'll pretend I'm just having me a stroll here in the vineyard, whistling a happy tune.
Oh, that person just popped out of that portal. Did you see it?
This person right here?
I just abandoned
Yes, that was quite wild.
To die.
You want me to talk to her, or do you want to be just moving on for our mark?
It's not every day you're cruising around an area and see somebody poof right out of a portal.
All right, greetings. I'm Thalara.
You stopped. Good. I need help. Well, my expedition needs help. We were trying to recover an artifact from the Lucent Citadel, but we were attacked. I don't know who else survived. I just ran through a portal and wound up here.
That sounds terrible. What's the Lucent Citadel, and why should we care?
And why?
It's an ancient Daedric fortress buried in the sands of Fargrave. We thought we were the only ones there, but we were wrong. It all happened so quickly. I hope you can help them.
Do you know who attacked you?
Nelatai would know. Nothing escapes her notice. If you think you can help us, please find her. She's wealthy and doesn't care for mortal currency, so I know she'd make it worth your while. Please say you'll go.
Well, I need to be conferring here with my partner. I don't know. Oh, I think I just broke it. 1 second.
Stop! Nelatai would know. Nothing escapes her notice.
Are we going to Fargrave? We just got here.
She's wealthy and
I've never heard of this Fargrave place. I don't know that I want to go there. But I suppose we could talk to this person and see what type of reward they be offering.
All right, we'll talk to Nelatai. Where might we find her?
If you have any friends, you might want to ask them to join you. I don't know if the expedition is still under attack or what is happening. It could be exceedingly dangerous. The portal is there, whenever you're ready.
A portal? What is a portal?
The portal looks creepy. Do you see all the eyeballs popping out of its edge?
And all that black gooey stuff just streaming out and and these legs are trying to get us. And look at the smirk on her face. I think it's a trick.
is quite creepy. What was your
wrong with your
expedition to the Lucent Citadel for, anyway? What were
Our
you doing
leader
there
can
that
speak to
got
it
you
more than I
attacked?
can. I just know that we needed to obtain a powerful and secret object from the depths of the Citadel. No one has ever succeeded in recovering it yet, but we had a plan. I hope it's salvageable.
Now, what were you doing for the expedition?
I was in charge of the maps.
Indeed.
The Citadel is in ruins, so parts of it are impassable, and others haven't been charted at all. Our leader is a great cartographer, but I guess his attention was needed somewhere else. I had to plan our routes.
I'm wondering, do you have anything else you'd like to tell us about the Citadel?
I don't trust those ruins. Maybe it's superstition or paranoia, but it felt like there was something ancient and dark lurking in there.
Ancient and dark?
I mean it. If you have anyone who might be willing to watch your back, find them before going in.
Alright. Shall we go in then? Tarn, are you really wanting to go in?
I don't know if it's such a great idea. She says it's scary and dark.
I'm going to go. It's a trial instance. What do you mean? Is that a big person?
The last time I heard about a trial, it had prison time attached. It thinks we don't want to follow her. Let's keep going and perhaps we'll find another mark or something easier.
We'll come back for you. But for now, we'll be going on our way. Have a
Yes,
grand
good luck to you
day.
in your expedition. You don't want to get mixed up in anything like that. That sounds crazy.
I think we should just mark her as a mark and take her away. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
but dumb.
I think she's poofing us. Yes. All right.
It's best we be
look.
moving on for sure.
Yes, I think we should. Let's go into the kingdom maybe and see what's
Indeed, let's
inside
go have a
those
look.
gates.
But it's quite a
Maybe we
looking castle here, isn't it?
It's just grand. It's just grand. They must have big wealth here.
It is true. It reminds me of the castles in Blackwood.
Oh, Blackwood. Now there's a place I haven't been to in a while.
I must say, though, the leaves here are quite prettier. Apparently
Oh, I
autumn time.
love. Oh yes, reds and oranges and yellows. And have you noticed yourself, Taryn, have you noticed yourself that there's new banners, insignias here, and they're so really quite nice. There are 2 moons, maybe 3. I guess that's for the Khajiit population that comes about
to
and
tell.
just
Their
sits
meaning is a
around.
bit inscrutable, but they certainly are attractive to look at.
Ah, now this is a grand village. Look at
It's a
this
proper
place.
town.
Bustling with activity. And look at these cows. They're so fat. Boy, tell you what, we could get a pretty penny for this one. I think we should take it. Maybe just... What do you
We've got
think?
barrels of wine over here as well. Wonder if we could tap one of
And
these.
nobody is even watching them. Oh my goodness.
They're just here for the taking. The riches this place must hold.
Oh, that. Oh, see, there's that woman, that strange-looking woman again.
there you
Do
are.
see, she's right
I
there.
have been expecting
Oh,
you.
she's
It's almost
speaking
like she's
to me.
following us.
Oh, she just spoke to me, said she had a message to give me. Oh, Taryn, I think you should go up to her. Don't let her see me again. I'll hide over
Some sort
here
of a
maybe
trap.
for
A
minute.
streetwalker says she has a message for you. It sounds
I
like
don't
you
know.
follow me to the room and get bucked over the head.
Oh no, should I talk to her, do you think, or should I avoid her?
We both talk to her. Let's both go. Safety in numbers.
Here, you speak to her first.
Hello
Greetings,
there.
Proxy. I
Street
knew
person.
fate would draw
Why
you
are you
here.
following us from the
New
way trying to
troubles
hear?
emerge
What-
in these lands.
What's going on?
The footprints of the once forgotten prince now free.
The forgotten prince?
And where the prince walks, disturbance and disorder follow. But that is how we shall find her.
The once forgotten prince? What sort of disturbances and
A
disorder?
secretive and violent order called the Recollection scours ruins throughout the Weald. Strange Daedric creatures harry the region, and the wood elf King Nantharian reigns over a newly grown forest, a sure sign the threads of fate afraid.
I have heard tell that Valenwood has suddenly grown and popped up in the middle of this area. That's so strange.
Is that true? A giant grove of trees just popping up out of nowhere?
Yes, it's part of Valenwood.
Well, now what was that about the threads of fate, and how does it relate to that?
The lines of possibility that weave through reality and hold everything together. Athelia, the Daedric Prince of Paths, has been set free. Her presence threatens both our world and the realms beyond. Help me meet this threat, and you will be rewarded.
Well, tell us now, why is Athelia a big threat to us if she's once and forgotten? I mean, it seems to me I've not heard any threat even remotely attached to the name Athelia.
I've not even heard that name before today.
I know. So I think, I don't know. Do you think we'll help deal with the threat of Athelia? I mean, we don't even know.
Perhaps we could find out what they're offering in reward to see if it's worth the risk. We can always back out. We can go along with it in the beginning and back out, no?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's very true. And it is, if it's a healthy reward, I'd be going for that now, I would. Now, where do we begin?
Let me mark your map. Frayed threads of fate point to RustWall, the Ellenglin ruins, and Ostermere. And take this relic, the Echonir. You might find it useful. My friend Baragon offered his townhouse in Skingrad. Let us meet there when we are done.
Aye, okay. Now, tell us about these sites you want us to be going to investigate.
They are all within Westweald, not far from the city of Skingrad. Which location are you curious about?
Well, I don't know. Where do you think we should go first?
I don't know any of these locations. I've never been here before. So I suppose one is just as good as the other.
So there was RustWall. That's a wicked name. RustWall.
It is a RustWall estate. Perhaps there are things that we might acquire whilst there.
Well, tell us first about this RustWall estate.
RustWall estate is an old Colovian manor to the southeast, on the outskirts of Skingrad.
Old money.
Why RustWall is important, I cannot say.
Antiques,
yet the threads of fate have been disturbed there, and we need to determine the cause.
And that at this other place you've told us of, Ostermere. How do you say this? Ostermere? Ostermere.
That sounds good to me.
What's going on up there?
I am not sure. That is why I asked you to investigate. Ostermere is a Colovian town in the Strid Vale, not far from the southern edge of the New Forest. I have heard stories about powerful groundquakes and enraged forest creatures in the area.
Oh, that sounds severe. Something's unhappy in the woods then.
Right. But forest creatures don't carry anything in their pockets.
No, they don't. No, they don't. But if the woods are unhappy or even unhealthy, we must attend to them.
But what was that about a new forest? Wasn't there some big forest you talked about earlier
mysteriously expanded across the river Strid and replaced the previous Colovian terrain. The wood elves who settled the area call it Dawnwood. King Lantharion rules a new Bosmer realm beneath its thick canopy.
A new Bosmer? What? Well, what about this, a new Bosmer realm? How have we not heard of this? We're wood elves. We're Bosmer. Indeed we are. And you're telling us that the Valenwood forest just mysteriously hopped across the river?
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, just...
Absolutely wild.
And they call it Dawnwood, do they? Dawnwood. And what can you tell us about Ellenglin?
Ellenglin is a substantial Ayleid ruin that lies north of Skingrad. A lonely and peaceful spot, or so I have been told. Yet the threads of fate simply vanish in the vicinity. A phenomenon I have never observed before. Indeed. We must determine why.
Well then, I think we've got some talking and discussion to do here now before we decide which direction we're going to be going in. Don't you agree?
Absolutely true. I will say that ruins often have ancient treasures, jewelry and such that we might pick up and acquire. Could be a
Indeed
good
they
place to investigate
do.
as well.
All right, let us come over here and we'll take a quick look at the map. I've got it right here in my pocket. She showed it to me. Let's see. It's called Journal Quest, Passive Chaos. Let's see which one wants to come up quick on the map. Oh, Ellington is the first to come up on the map. I don't know. Shall we go there first, or do you find another drawing you to it?
It looks to me that the estate is the closest. We just head out about west from the town and there it is.
And that's the RustWall. Ah, yes. Let's be going there now.
Perhaps
All
there
right,
will be an
thank
estate
you.
sale with everything on discount. 5-finger discount.
Oh, we like that. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Laramil the Wise. We'll be off now on our adventures. Okay, let me follow you. Wait, wait 1 minute, please. Taryn, I'm going to give you a crown so I can follow you easily across the countryside.
That sounds good. I seem to have my bearings. We'll see if we can find this estate.
Yes, indeed. All right. Okay.
It's a shame though, just got to this place. Looks to be quite the town.
We don't have to leave it quite yet. We can investigate a little if you want.
Now I think it's a good idea to be going up while it's still light out.
Worries me.
Never know what you're
Nothing
going to find at these
natural
places
ever grew
once
that
it's
quickly.
dark.
It's
Yes,
those
and
wood
plus I
elves.
could use some
They're the
coin
ones
in my
trying to
pocket.
annex territory that is rightfully
Indeed.
ours.
Maybe. But the wood elves of
Right,
Vasharbar
then let's head
claim
out
their
and see
intentions
what
of
we can
peace.
find.
Ah, they're bad-mouthed wood elves back there. They still don't like Bosmere, even here in a Bosmere zone. Well, whatever.
I'm not too surprised to hear them talking about us. Me with the skeleton face and all.
Yes, you do look quite scary. Okay, are
I
we
look a
riding or are
fright.
we walking? You're a fright indeed. Didn't your mother
I vote
never
for
tell
walking.
you?
It isn't that far away and it's good to take in the sights.
Oh yes, I love the land. Look at what's over there. Are they building? Oh, it's a lumber mill. Oh, that's grand. Look at all the lumber. Fresh lumber for the taking indeed. Uh-oh, who's this person here?
Traveler, do you know what happened to the cohort at RustWall?
I don't know.
Do I what now? Do I know what's happened to
Cohort
the
at where?
Where? What are you talking about?
A moment, Traveler. A detachment of legionaries should be roaming the grounds of RustWall. We came to meet them, but we can't find a soul. No legionaries, no servants, not even a gardener. I'm at a loss as to what has become of them.
Well, why do you expect to find legionnaires in this estate?
My commanding officer, Tribune Alea Idolus, sent a cohort to guard RustWall. With the recent troubles plaguing the Weald, she didn't want to chance an enemy gaining a foothold this close to Skingrad. But we arrived to find not a single legionary.
Indeed.
You mentioned
That
enemies. Is it possible they were attacked? We've been sent over
Yeah.
there to investigate some sort of disturbance. Perhaps they're related.
The Tribune and I didn't see any signs of combat. Just an empty courtyard. She ordered me to do one more sweep of the area and then report back to Skingrad, but I hate the idea of leaving her here alone. Will you aid Tribune Alea in her search?
Well, you can go on your merry way now and be gone. We'll help Tribune Alea. So tell us, where can we find her?
Look for Tribune Alea inside the
Headed there
walls of the
anyway.
estate, in the courtyard. Know that the Tribune can be somewhat demanding, but she's a fine officer, and I'm sure she'll pay you for any aid you provide. The Legion
that's
hires
grand.
mercenaries all the time.
And what do you suppose we should be knowing about the RustWall estate?
Count Galantius of Skingrad owns the estate. Uses it when he needs a break from the politics of his court. I think he lets visiting dignitaries stay here, too. All I know for sure is that I was sent to meet the cohort here, but I can't find them.
Well, tell us. tell us all about this Imperial Legion.
The Imperial Legion protected the Empire when there was still an Empire to protect. With those 3 pretenders fighting over the Ruby Throne in Cyrodiil, the Westweald Legion primarily defends Skingrad and its vassals. I'm proud to serve.
And what can you be telling us about that Tribune you mentioned? Alea and
The Tribune is one of our best officers. I've served with her since before Clivia Tharn took the throne. We mostly attend to local matters now, while her methods occasionally stray from standard Legion protocol. She always achieves results.
All right, what do you mean about methods?
The Legion thrives on
Sounds
order,
fishy to me.
hierarchy.
It does to
That's
me
what keeps
too.
it functioning among the chaos. Tribune Olea practices a looser approach on the battlefield. Never mind, it's inappropriate for me to criticize my Tribune. To a stranger, no less.
Ha! A stranger indeed you are. All right. Shall we go then?
I suppose we should. It's quite lucky that we ran into him willing to pay more for a place we're already going.
Indeed, and did you hear we're going to make some coin? Some good coin.
It's about time. Perhaps I can find some sort of a hat to cover up me bald skeletal head.
It is rather shiny with the sun on it and all.
Indeed. It's no wonder you're following me in the caves and such. No trouble locating where I am.
No trouble at all, at all. I'll tell you, you light up like a light.
Oh, don't look now, but I think we see our destination up ahead. I see a grand-looking estate.
Oh, is that a... Oh, that's a... Oh, no. I suppose we should be killing it. Maybe we can cook it. I do like me insects now and then, and that's a right big juicy insect. What you think?
You want to eat the horror?
Well, it's an insect. It's a nice big juicy insect, and I do like snacking on their legs.
They're a bit crunchy, that's for sure.
Well, they are crunchy indeed.
Oh, get a
I'll
load of
put-
this place. Is this a village? Or is this just one estate for one person?
This is RustWall Estate. My good sir, did you not listen?
Indeed,
who
it's
is
just
this
much
now?
larger than I had imagined.
Greetings.
Oh, it's Tribune, it's that lady.
Look around. No people. Strange, right?
Right,
I detached an
indeed.
entire Legion cohort to guard this estate, but I haven't found a single legionary. Not even a servant. What's your story? Do you know what happened to my legionaries?
Well, we sent one of them packing on the road back to the kingdom, I'm afraid. But we understand that you need help finding a missing Legion cohort.
I remember when the Legion didn't have to rely on mercenaries. Still,
Excuse
I'd
me?
appreciate the help. Until I find my cohort or the missing servants, I have to assume Skingrad's in
Extremely.
danger. I can't abide that. Assist me, and I'll see you well paid.
Indeed, we'll help you, and we do expect to be well paid.
Indeed we
So-
do. Mercenaries, eh? Here
I
we go
hereby
then. Let us
designate
collect
you
our
a
mercenary
temporary
pay.
agent of the Westweald Legion.
We'll help you find
Just
the missing
until we find
Legion
my
cohort.
soldiers. We'll search the manor house first. I'll meet you inside. Keep your eyes
Indeed.
open, comrade.
I
We don't know what
designate
happened
you a
here.
temporary pen in the arse.
Indeed. What should we know about RustWall Estate? Maybe you have something different
Well,
to say.
it's usually a lot more lively. When Count Calantius isn't in residence or it isn't filled with visiting dignitaries, there's still the entire household staff. But so far, I haven't found a soul. No signs of a battle or struggle yet either.
Well, who's this Count Calantius? Calantius.
Yes.
Count Calantius governs Westweald from the city of Skingrad. He's a shrewd leader. When dignitaries visit Skingrad, the Count offers them use of the RustWall Manor House. It's the Count's way of, how did he put it? Encouraging positive outcomes.
Encouraging
And is that why
positive
a Legion
outcomes.
cohort is here? To encourage cooperation by the implications?
I sent my Legion cohort here, the best soldiers in the Weald. The estate's proximity to the city makes it strategically important. I wanted to make sure we weren't surprised from this direction. But something happened here. We need to find out what.
So tell us, who are you exactly?
I suppose introductions
And
are in
why all
order.
the strategery?
I am Tribune Alea Idolus of the Westweald Legion, Marshal to Count Galantius, daughter of Quatrius Idolus, Knight of Colovia.
That's
A
quite
mouthful, I
an
know,
introduction.
but I enjoy reciting my entire pedigree from time to time.
Well, how did you get the rank of tribune?
Faithful service to the Legion, plus a strong sword arm. I fought in Varen's rebellion and defended Colovia as the Usurper War broke out. After we won the battle for North Hook, I started moving up the ranks. Now here I am.
Have you ever heard of a battle for North Hook?
No. But what's
So
that
what-
battle?
Yes.
It happened at the start of the Usurper War. The Daggerfall Covenant sought North Hook as a base from which to invade Imperial City. We didn't want them there. When my commander fell, I took charge. Eventually, we repelled the invaders.
That's quite impressive.
It is impressive.
Is that how you became the Count's Marshal?
When the Usurper War began, the Legion sent me to defend our borders. Colovia has no love for those grasping to be emperor. We didn't want to get dragged into the conflict. Count Galantius heard about my exploits and brought me into his service.
Aye, and what do you do for the
In
Count?
addition to my duties as a Legion Tribune, I perform special missions for the Count. Right now, I'm looking into the various troubles
Special
plaguing
missions,
the Weald. Rumors of cults and Daedra roaming the countryside. Whatever's going on in the New Forest.
Here it is again, the New Forest.
It was the
Special
damnedest
missions
thing.
in his bedroom,
In a
I bet.
flash, the rolling hills
New
and
Forest,
vineyards
you
were
say?
replaced by a
I was
thick
thinking me
jungle.
the same thing.
And then those wood elves moved in and established the city of Vashabar.
So,
You
about
can
this new
imagine why
forest.
the Count is concerned.
Well, that doesn't give us much to go off of. You didn't really say anything, just that it appeared in a flash of the eye. So, you mentioned Quatrius Idolus. Who's that?
My father. He was a successful merchant, but I barely remember him. He died when I was very young.
Daddy.
He left me a great deal of gold so I could study and make something of myself. I'm grateful for that. When I was of age, I joined the Legion.
Aha, now there you go, Taryn. Here's someone whose daddy's rich.
Must be nice to be left a pile of gold so you can reinvent your life. Oh,
Well,
and
I
she
think-
ran off. She's
I
had
think
enough
we've-
of these mercenaries.
Indeed, she has. Well, I think I've heard enough. I suppose we should go into this mansion here.
This
See what-
crazy lady. Oh, I'm part of the guard and we're so important. We're the best fighters. Oh, well, actually, I work for the Count. Oh, actually, my father was rich and put me through a big school. This lady and her nonsense looking down on mercenaries. I'm inclined not
know.
to help her at all. If it
And
weren't for the
she
gold,
didn't-
I'd say let's keep moving.
Well, that's the only reason I'm helping her is that gold. She doesn't need it. We need it more than she needs it. Look at, here's a backpack over here. You might want to look in it. I found something.
I'm not minding that this place is empty of people. Imagine what we might find snooping about.
Well, look at this person blocking the door. We want in, so move out of the way. Excuse us.
Apparently, we're not the only mercenaries they've contracted with.
Seems
Well,
everyone
seems
there's
left
to be
in
quite
quite
a
a bit.
number.
Take a look around.
Going in and out of this place.
Indeed, indeed. Let's
What are
see
they all
what we've
gathered
got
around
here.
here?
Oh, there's a bloody servant tunic right here. Look at
That's
this.
not usually a great sign. Come
It's
into
not a
my
good-
house. Oh, ignore this
I've
bloody
got a
tunic
bloody
on the
tunic.
floor. This
Let's
is
see
not
what
great.
it is. I mean,
Did you cut yourself shaving, my
Someone
lass?
attacked the servant this belonged to.
Very
this
strange.
is a clue, I suppose. I suppose we should look around and see what else we could be finding because
Suppose you're right.
that's quite a. They've had a row, a big row in here. I'm going to look in this desk and see what else might be here. There's these books. The Argonian Maiden, oral tradition indeed. I've heard about those.
That is
Argonian
one
maids.
risky book. Very
That's
spicy.
a very risky book indeed. I think it's a brand new one, although it doesn't act like it's a new one. All right, what's this? It says Tribune Alea Idolis. So what does this
RustWall
mean?
Manor is usually pristine.
Where did
The
you
staff
find
would
it?
never leave so much as a
This
chair out of
candle
place.
over here.
Not willingly, at any rate.
Yes.
Let's look around. We need to find anything that suggests what happened here.
Well,
Some sort of warning.
it seems to be. But a candle in the window, don't you remember? A candle in the middle in our homeland really is a signal. It's telling us that there's troubles about.
I was thinking that perhaps the bloody tunic was enough to let me know there's trouble.
But we wouldn't know it if we were outside. And who took the bloody tunic? It's gone.
It's
Who
vanished,
would have?
just like the people.
Yes! Someone took the bloody tunic. Now how and why would they take it from the floor? Maybe they mean to wash it out and have a new shirt to wear, I guess. I don't know.
We haven't been upstairs yet. Shall we go have a look?
I think we shall.
You know, besides all the
Where?
mess and trash and destruction, this would be a pretty nice place.
It's big and roomy indeed. But I don't
You always
find...
know you're in a rich place when you can paint a tree on your wall. Look at these trees all over the wall.
I
cost a
do
pretty penny.
like that. I was thinking to myself earlier when I first saw that, I could do that. Ah, here we
Oh,
go.
look, I found
Here.
a note.
Yes, what does it say?
It's addressed to Alea. Let's see.
Alea,
Says
come
that the
listen.
place is in danger. Alea, it says that you're in danger and there's not a lot of time to waste. Legionnaires that were stationed here have vanished. Big surprise. Thanks for putting that in a letter. We can see it with our own eyeballs. Apparently it was a full cohort of legionnaires and now they've dwindled to less than 10 soldiers. Oh, but the captain still remains. Oh, but they can't find him, so perhaps they're just assuming he remains. Everyone is panicking and they're being attacked by an unknown and unseen force. Captain has a plan. We're supposed to hide, and then it cuts off. They stopped writing.
Captain planned to hide, but where?
Well, your guess is as
We
good
need to
as
find
ours,
Captain
and you know
Laronis.
that.
Meet
Why
me
is
at the
she
barracks
running
on the
off
south
from
side
us?
of the
There she
estate.
goes. She's running. That girl.
Oh, she
likes
doesn't want to be seen with the mercenaries.
I suppose.
Especially
not.
embarrassed she should be. We found the letter in 10 seconds. She's been standing outside all this time and didn't read that letter.
She doesn't look further than the end of her nose, but you know, all rich girls are like that. Daddy spoon
true.
feeds, and they just don't know how to lift their own finger because they might break their fingernail. And if they break their fingernail, well, then life has ended.
Everything is over.
Everything. Let's see, I suppose we should go out this way. Maybe
Well,
in
you
the
know, if I was
barracks.
thinking I'm looking for a legionnaire, that's where I would go, to the barracks, because that's where they sleep. See if we
So
can find the barracks.
maybe there are some sleeping soldiers in there. I might have me a little romp. I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling a little randy.
Here,
My little.
comrade.
Are you?
Oh,
Found
what's-
Captain Laronis.
Oh, look at how many are in here, running around, helter-skelter, as if
loss.
it's the end of the world. Oh, I found
I
us
found
some
that
good
letter
things
clutched
here.
in his hand.
Look at this backpack right here. What? She's speaking to us?
I don't hear
Did she
her.
just... She said, I found that letter in his hand. I don't even know where she is. Look at, there's a dresser here. Oh, and there's another dresser here. And look at over here. There'll be more dressers and lots of dressers and more backpacks. Oh, it's a field day for me. I'm enjoying this very much. Let the others run helter-skelter. I'll be taking this stuff. Thank you very much.
Oh, look, a desk. I wonder if there's a clue in there. I better open it and have a look.
Is there a clue in there?
No clue. There's a little bit
No.
of gold, though.
Oh, there is gold? Did you say? Is there more for me, or did you take it all?
Of course, I took it all for both of us.
Ah, good. That's grand. Just grand. Thank you. I don't see another, but I think all those people are huddled around something that they feel is of importance. Look at this helmet. Should I take this helmet, maybe put it on my head and walk around as if I'm somebody of importance?
You could pretend to be one of the missing centurions.
I could indeed. I might even have me a rag or two in my backpack. That is a cloak.
Oh, I found the letter. It's a letter addressed to the captain, the one who is in charge.
Where did you find it?
It's on this table full of food. I don't know what it's doing in the kitchen, but here we are.
It's in the kitchen.
Indeed.
Oh, mushrooms. So I like the mushrooms. What does it say now? I'll eat while you read.
Apparently, it says that the captain's suspicions were true. They found a pile of bloodied armor in the forest. The Legionnaires aren't deserting. Someone is killing them. Apparently, the staff's been taking refuge in the catacombs, and they're safe there. This person has the only key, so they asked the captain to let them know when they're ready. Oh, apparently it's a groundskeeper by the name of Gaines, or Gaius. It's hard to read his letters.
Well, I'll tell you what, taste these mushrooms are really quite good. And this cheese, oh, they've got some good cheese here. I'm going to take all this cheese, but look at, most importantly, this meat. Do you see this meat right here?
Oh, I do see it. And I can smell it.
I can smell it. What does she want now? She wants us to talk to her.
The bloody clothes and the warning candle suggest someone or something attacked RustWall.
We found some
and we know Captain Loronus was working on a plan. I hope to find him alive, but the letter from the groundskeeper tells us more than we knew before.
The letter suggests the servants are hiding in the catacombs.
Not as grim as it sounds. The Count ordered the catacombs converted into a shelter a while back. He wanted a place for anyone in residence to hide should war sweep over Colovia. Let's hope the rest of the cohort and the servants are safe and secure.
Okay. And what did that note say? Taryn, what did that note say?
It said that everyone was safe in the catacombs because the groundskeeper, Gaius, has the only key.
The only key now. What do you think of that?
Groundskeeper Gaius is a tough old hedge snipper.
We
need to find him and get his key to open the catacombs.
A tough old hedge
Then
snipper.
we can see how much of the cohort and household staff survived whatever happened here. Let's check Gaius's home first.
All right, let's go look for his house. Perhaps
Groundskeeper Gaius's home is just down the hill to the east.
Find something better.
Whether he's there or
I
not,
hope so.
we need to find that key.
Well, wait, did Captain Loranus serve you long?
We fought side by side at North Hook. He was brave, but never foolish. Always took every engagement seriously.
That's not the question I was asking.
A lot of soldiers would be dead right now if not for him. When I received
She's
command
not what
of
you
the
call
cohort,
an active listener.
I requested he join me.
She doesn't listen at all. So what's the difference between a tribune and a captain?
About 3 rungs on the command ladder hierarchy. I lead the cohort, but Captain Loronus usually served as our field commander. While I handled strategy and logistics details, he oversaw the forces on the ground.
I bet he did.
Whatever killed him will pay.
Okay, then.
So between you and me, as she moves on, I don't remember reading or hearing anywhere that he was dead. How does she know that he's dead? Did I miss a detail?
Perhaps she did a little, Look at here's some twisted bread. I do like twisted bread, but I can't seem to grab it. It won't let me take it. I don't understand. They must have glued it down. Can you get any of that? It's just... Oh, God. All right, now. I'm following you. Did you taste those mushrooms? They were the best. I don't think you like mushrooms, I know, but I do.
Mushrooms are okay, although they're not my favorite after that bout of food poisoning I had with them.
Well, it wasn't food poisoning. You just got mushroom poisoning. You got to be more careful at the poison in the mushrooms. We're more susceptible to that kind of poison than any other. Oh, we'll just skulk off now. There. Ah! Look at what you've turned into. You've turned into a
happens.
skeleton.
Whenever something attacks me, my bone come out, and so does my soul. I can't control it. It just happens.
Oh, my...
Get back in there, Shadow.
Get back in.
Oh. There we go. Sometimes it works.
That's a fright now. Indeed, that's a fright. It just took my hair and made it stand on end.
When you're going to get used to it, it's something that happens.
I don't know if I'll ever be used to it, though.
All
They're
right, we're
gone?
supposed to find the groundskeeper. Let me check the map.
All right.
Looks to me like his house is going to be a bit east of where we are now.
Well,
So perhaps
okay.
we'll hop out this door here. We'll go through these arches. And we'll go... It's actually back this way. So we'll go through the arches, then back around through them again for a good laugh.
I think you became a little discombobulated with your skeleton and your fetch coming out of you like a ghost indeed. It just made
It
you
is a bit
felt
disorienting to have your soul pop out of your body, and in the meantime, your body turning straight into bone.
Wait, what's here? What's here? You've gone too far.
Oh, you found it. What a great keen eye you've got.
Look at this,
This is what we wanted.
snake. Can you get this snake out of the way? Can you? I do not like
that
snakes.
snake.
Can you get that snake out of the way? There you
There we
did it
go.
with-
He's still
Oh,
in the
that was-
way, but he won't bother you anymore.
Yes, thanks.
Oh, what a nice patio this fellow has right here.
Oh,
Got a
I
nice
like this
bottle and a nice
cottage.
bench.
Oh, this.
Are you
this
here?
is a nice bungalow.
It's
Come
Tribune
in,
Alea.
see for yourself. We could stay here
Just
for a
have a look
bit.
at
I think.
You know, we
Ah.
can probably stay here as long as we
guys.
like if the ground
And
is
look
missing.
at, they're growing flowers right here. Look at these. They've got all kinds of pretty flowers growing. Ah, this is a right happy bungalow it is. I think I could live here. I think, look at apples are over here. Apples and rice. Oh, honey. Come get some honey. Oh, I
They
wonder
seem
if
to
it's
be
just-
quite well stocked. What a nice larder.
You better get some before it's all gone because I'm taking the honey. You didn't take any? Did you take any? I took it all. So we've got us
The
we
pockets are
certainly-
filled with cheese.
I'm taking this cheese too. And look at there's a casket with a drink in it. I wonder if it's must be some good stuff. Oh, look at I wish
Another
that we
backpack and a
could.
warm fire.
I wish that we could take us an instrument or two and put it out around the fire at home. That's what I would like to do now. I would. Oh, look at here's another backpack. Oh, look at here's some wash. Fresh laundry. Let me see. Does it smell air dried? Oh, it smells so good. Now, I'm not so sure about that in the basket, but this on the bed, folded nicely, seems to be just right. Just perfect. Oh, flint. I found us some flint and some log picks. I think we'll be needing those soon.
Those will come in handy later.
I think this is one of my favorite things to do. Just to go in and take everything that's not attached. And
So I've
then
got
even
some-
those things. What?
Some good news and some bad news for you.
What's your bad news? Tell me
The
first.
bad news is that we can't live here for very long because the groundskeeper lives. That's also the good news. He's right over here.
Oh, well, maybe he'll allow us to stay with him, or we can talk him into allowing us.
Hello, Mr.
A
Gaius,
grand
you
day
have
to
quite a
you.
nice
I'm glad to
cottage
see
here.
Tribune
Yes.
Alea.
Sorry to
Yes.
interrupt.
She
Why don't you go
certainly took
ahead?
her sweet time.
No, it's
We've
okay.
had all sorts of
This
problems
is me
here.
mate Thalara.
Did you bring
We've been journeying
reinforcements?
together and found
Captain
your home.
Laronis sent the remaining legionaries and staff into the catacombs.
Alea asked us to
Then he
speak
was
with
going
you.
to call for help.
Well, did you bring reinforcements, or do you want us to be the reinforcements? Because we can, because Captain Laronis is dead, or so she says this. But, we have been working with Tribune Alea, and, well, she's kind of cracked, if you ask me. I think maybe we're the only reinforcements, unless you brought some
Dead.
yourself.
Damn shame. He was tolerable as far as Legion officers go. He had a good plan, too. While he hid everyone who was left in the catacombs, I was to keep watch until help arrived. I even stashed the key in a safe place in case the enemy found me.
What? So, where did the Legionnaires disappear to, I wonder? Do you know? Oops.
It had to be some sort of enemy
Oh,
army.
you're blaming it on the
but
wood
all I
elves,
ever
are you?
saw were a few wood elves sneaking around the grounds. We need to let everyone in the catacombs know it's safe to come out. Can you go retrieve the key and take care of that?
We'll get the survivors for you because we've been promised coin by Alea. Now, where did you hide that catacomb key?
I stashed the key inside the old statue in the garden. Don't worry, I'll draw you a map. Just be careful wandering in the garden. We've had an infestation of odd bugs recently.
I like me
and
some odd
dangerous.
bugs. Dangerous is
You
never
could
a
be in
problem.
for a yummy treat if there's lots of little bugs.
Indeed. So
Don't threaten her
now,
with a good time.
Don't threaten me with a good time, indeed. So you mentioned something about dangerous wood elves. Tell us about that.
Other than the wood elves
Yes,
I
please
spotted
do.
sneaking around, we never saw the enemy. And the only evidence of foul play was the bloody armor I found.
Bloody
Captain
armor.
Laronis assumed it was brigands looking to rob the estate. But would brigands challenge a cohort?
Well, indeed, they wouldn't, but wood elves would. Is that what you're thinking?
I like the idea that it was brigands, but it doesn't make sense. Why did everyone flee to the catacombs? What led
When
up to
the
that? It couldn't
legionaries
just
showed
be
up,
one piece
we
of
felt a
bloodied
lot
armor and
safer.
some
A
brigands.
little security in these troubled times. Then, one by one, soldiers started disappearing. We weren't sure if they were deserting or what. Then, I found the bloody legionary armor.
Aha. And then what happened?
Captain Laronis suspected an enemy was picking the cohort off one by one. He expected a full-scale attack, so he sent the staff into the catacombs with the remaining legionaries to protect them. I hid here until you and the Tribune showed up.
Well, let me tell you, how long have you been working at the RustWall estate now?
I've been supervising the outdoor staff since Leovic was a cub. Gardeners, masons, they all answer to me. No easy job, especially when we're all frightened out of our wits. I know RustWall
wits.
inside and out. Made it easy to find a spot to hide my key.
Taryn, why is he wearing his hair like a tonsure style of the monk?
His hair looks absolutely crazy to me.
Are you a monk?
It's like he's got a headband, but it's made out of his own hair.
I know, I keep wanting to adjust it to move it up a little so it covers that bald spot on the top of his head.
It is pretty funny.
Now, what did I already ask? What led up to everyone fleeing to the catacombs to hide? Did he already tell us why?
He did.
When the legionaries
He promised to
showed up,
draw
Alright.
us a map for the key.
All right, then where are the maps to the key? Did you get them now?
It appears it's on this table. Let me grab
With the
it.
food? Why do these
Got
people
it.
like to put every...
Oh
look at
no,
the
his
honey.
map looks like a third grader, like someone young made it. Take a look at
Grab
this
the map and let's go.
How are we to
Well,
tell
let-
That
anything?
key.
Let me
Okay,
look
it
at
looks
this
like we
map.
go north to the river, we go through some ruins, and then X marks the spot between a
Well,
bunch
let-
of trees.
Let me tell you something. Taryn, I once knew an artist who drew like this. And
Did you now?
that artist got good gold coin for selling off these little doodles like this. And so maybe this is a incognito artist. What do you think?
Well, they're certainly hiding their artistic talents well, aren't they now?
Where are we? Where are we on this map? Do you know?
I don't know, but I'm guessing it's over on the left-hand side where the little dashes begin. There's a house. Maybe that's this house. It's certainly smaller than the estate. Look at the one over there. It's got a big castle-looking rampart thing on it. A big tower, if you will. That's got to be the RustWall estate. So that must be the house we're in. So I think we go north to the river, follow
Okay,
it through
but-
the Eliad ruins, and then
But
past
what's-
the ruins we find.
I see. That thing is the
catacombs.
Iliad. That's representing the Iliad ruins. That little three-spoked dolmen-looking
is.
thing.
It's rather
indeed.
pathetic, so maybe the ruins are quite small.
They must be quite small if they look like that. Let me see if I can pull off that
Have a peek.
skeleton mask of yours now. Let's see.
Oh, don't
Come
be
here.
pulling. You'll pull me whole head off with it.
Nah. All right, listen, monk. Groundskeeper Gaius. We'll be back, I suppose. Can I see what's in this? Can I have some more honey, please? Oh, look at over here is a flour sack. Oh, a millet. Oh my goodness, I better be taking this because I could make us some nice pastry or something or other. Well, Gandalf! There's Gandalf the Great!
Is there now?
Right
Where?
here. Right
Oh,
here.
look at this. Oh, I'm sorry, you notice his name is pronounced Gandalf. He's got that little squiggly mark over the A.
Gandalf.
He's not quite the original one. He's a knockoff version.
Well, he'll do for me just fine. Gandalf, can you give us some magic, please? We're getting a little low on the magic. He's standing here almighty and proud as if he's aware we're talking to him. Do you know we're talking to you? No? Well, we must be on our way. Ta-ta.
Even
Okay,
Alea's making fun of that map he drew.
She is? What's she saying?
Gaia said he hid the key to the catacombs inside a statue. No doubt the garden has
She
a lot
knows
of
that the
those.
gardens are east
This
of here,
is
so
a
supposedly
Colovian
that's
estate,
where we
after
get to
all.
go.
Hopefully
one
the map he
second,
drew for
please.
us is accurate.
Ah, yes, she doesn't like his artistry at all. Well, indeed, it's pretty.
Look at this
kindergarten.
bird box they've got
Baby.
here to feed the birds. Isn't that
Oh, I
something?
like this. Do I
There was
get
a
to
red
have one
cardinal
of
perched on it
those?
just a moment ago.
Do I get to have one of these one day, maybe? Do you suppose? I'm
I
following
suppose
you.
if we yanked it out of the ground, we could have it right now.
I would like that. Can
Oh.
you do that for me?
There's a way shrine not too far from here. Do you want to
think
hit
it's-
it and then come
think
back to
it's-
the garden?
The RustWall
right here?
Gardens. Our map indicates a
Well,
spot
yes,
on the
I'll
western
follow
side.
you.
Looks to me.
I see it. I see it in the yonder. It's up there. Do you
Do you see
it?
it? Yes. Oh,
You see
yes,
it?
we can go get it.
Yes.
And this is sort of the way to the gardens. The gardens,
Well,
she said, were east, but I do not see
No, the
them.
gardens are back there. We've already passed. We've gone away from the gardens.
Have we fallen away from the gardens so quickly?
We have fallen away. Indeed. Look at here now. There's a big troll. I don't think the troll will hurt us if we just walk past him. But look, we're going to have to go across this river. Ah, well. Stay dry. Is that troll coming after us? Go away, river troll. Are you going to go kill that river troll? You're after some meat, are you?
No, it's just going invisible so he could stop following me.
Oh, that's a grand idea. Ah, this is called Traitor's Luck. Traitor's Luck.
Trader's
that-
luck. Like
Trader's
exchanging
luck.
goods as opposed to betraying somebody.
That would be traitors, wouldn't it? Look, here's some more.
Indeed it would.
You get me some more here. Not that I need it for anything, but you never know. If I have to make me a new dagger or something, I'd rather it be made out of good, strong iron.
There's that troll again.
You were running right into him. See, do you see?
I
Do you not
wasn't.
see where we're going? We're going right up there to the flower garden.
I don't see the garden.
It's up here. It's by the statue.
It is the
here.
statue we need after all.
It is. Well, look at it. Come down here now.
It is.
Look at, here's the garden part of it. There's a statue, but it's not that statue. Is that who I
I don't
think
think that's
it
the
is?
one.
Oh, I thought maybe it was that giant of a woman from Britain.
Oh, I've
These
hidden the key
insects,
underneath
they're
one of
from
my
deep
many statues
underground.
in the garden.
What drove them
La
to
li
this
that-
la
purpose?
li la.
Is
Isn't
that what he
something?
said?
The groundskeeper's hiding. Yes, that's what he said.
He's hiding
Can you
keys.
imagine
Keys
having
under...
multiple statues in a large garden?
Okay, well, first of all, he must be very strong if he can lift up a giant statue and slip a key underneath it.
But I don't think he said it's
That's the
underneath
statue
it.
marked
How
on the
do we
map.
get it out of there?
Search for the hidden key.
Well, let me go up here and see if I can find it then. Ah, indeed, he just set it on the ledge here. He just set it right here
That
on
makes
the
more
ledge.
sense.
That's the key.
Ah.
Now let's go open the catacombs. The door is
All right,
across
are you
from
ready?
the barracks.
Go to the catacomb.
Yes, I'm ready to go and save a bunch of servants from the unknown danger.
Oh, yes, an unseen, unknown danger. Where'd you get off?
Do you know where we're going? I'm looking for Thea, but I don't see her.
I think it's around.
Now.
I think it's around the front. She said the door was across from the cottage we were just in, I believe. The barracks.
I think you're
She
right.
said the door is across from the barracks, so all we have to do is just go up here again, the way we came. I don't know where I'm going though. I just follow another
Well,
snake.
it's our first time.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
hello. Take care of that for you. Good night, Mr. Snake.
Where are you going now? You're going the wrong way. You've got to come up here.
What?
What? Here we go. It's right here indeed it is. This is called
Yes, here it is.
RustWall Catacombs. Now, do you have the key? Did I give you the key or did I slip it in me? Okay, that's fine.
Here we go.
All right. Oh. Well, statues and more statues. Are they still in here? Are they
Move out.
all
We need to
broken?
find my cohort.
Oh, excuse me. Did you hear what she just said to us? She said, oh, I thought she said move out of the way. Move out of the way. She said move out. But I thought she said move out of my way.
She best be careful with how she speaks to us.
cohort.
No telling where we might go if she's more rude.
Well, I think she's
You have to pay
so
extra for the
used-
insult.
The truth is, I think this cohort is more than she says he is. Who's this? Who's this? We've got a bad man here. Oh, and a bean. Where'd that green bean come from? It's just, oh,
I like green beans. They're delicious.
green beans. There's a sock up here. Oh, and look at, is this a new map? Do we have a new map? What is this the map of? Is this the map? Oh, one day I shall have this map. I shall. What is, who's trying to hurt me?
I don't see any bad creatures.
Well,
But I'm
there
looking.
was,
No sign of the escaped legionary.
Oh,
there's lots of
backpack.
backpacks. I got it already. I think I took it away from you. I'll give you the next backpack. A spider. Oh, a little munchie.
More than enough weapons now.
Did you
That
find
wood
yourself
elf
a
is
snack?
with the recollection.
I did
He's
indeed.
taking orders from the Tremora? What's going on? This furniture was meant for the comfort of dignitaries who took refuge here, not for these recollection bastards.
What?
She's talking a bunch of trash.
I'm wondering where she's at. Oh, look at more laundry. Boy, this estate has some clean clothing. They've got,
They've been hiding out down here in the catacombs. I wonder how long.
I do wonder how long. Will we ever find this magic stuff they're talking about? Although I suppose
Will we
we're
even
not-
find the servants? Trying
I
to
don't-
locate the help who's down here cowering in fear. But
I
I've seen
don't
no one.
I found
Well, aside from other
coins.
mercenaries.
I found us more 5 gold coins. We are going to have us a feast tonight. Indeed.
Perhaps we can even sleep indoors.
Well, I was thinking there's plenty of beds here.
That's a
But
good
they
point.
don't-
You like sleeping in dusky catacombs.
No, I don't like.
Oh no, a dead body.
Oh no, look at the loot. Look at this loot is quite. Did you see that man standing there? He's called Death Eater. That must mean he likes to eat. Oh, this guy. Oh, here they come. They're just popping out of the ground. They are. They're just popping out of the ground.
There are quite a
just
few
come-
mercenaries here.
They come from nowhere. Oh my goodness, I have to. Oh, where are you? I'm fighting up here.
Right here with you.
That
Look at
Dremora
those
giving
3
orders,
horses. What
they
was
called
that?
her Shard Marshal Vargas. And those
I don't
wood
know, but she's
elves,
talking
they're
to
part of
me
that
about-
recollection cult that's been spotted in the area. We
Wood
need
elves,
more information,
part of a
comrade.
recollection cult.
Let's press
I
on.
don't think so. That's not wood elfy. So what
I
do you
don't
know about the
recollect any wood
Not
recollection?
as much as I would like.
I don't
They're one of the
recollect any
possible
of them.
threats on my list to investigate. Some sort of
Wood elf.
order or cult made up mostly of wood elves.
Mostly
and now
of
I know
wood
that they're
elves.
apparently working with and taking orders from Daedra.
Well, they wouldn't worry about the Daedra now, would they? And any idea who that Shard Marshal Vargas is? Now, that's quite a name. Shard. He shards, so they gave him a Shard.
A Daedra barking orders to those recollection fanatics. Never heard of a Shard Marshal before, but I assume it's some sort of rank.
Marshal.
Every new thing we
sounds
learn
like something
just
happened
leads
in
to
their
more
past.
mysteries.
I think
Damn
so,
infuriating.
indeed. It's infuriating indeed. That's why there's so much clean laundry around here. Did you find anything else?
From all
down
the
here?
sharding, is that why we've got all this laundry?
Yes, I think they eat too many greens. They shouldn't. We might have to. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to eat more greens myself, but
It's not easy
something-
eating greens.
it isn't easy. They get stuck in me teeth, and well.
Oh, we found
Look at
one.
how-
Over by the gate.
By
Oh,
my
Oh, it's a
sword.
legionary. He's one of the
legionary.
missing.
Report, soldier.
Oh,
Hey,
good.
what are
That's
you
one of
doing
my
in there
legionaries.
trapped behind these
Listen to
walls?
his report,
We've been
comrade,
sent to look for
while I
you.
keep an eye out for any of those recollection bastards.
Well, okay. So, what do you want to say to us,
Hate
Legionnaire?
to bring bad news to the Tribune, but I'm the only member of the Cohort left. Those recollection zealots killed legionaries guarding the estate until we sent whoever remained down here. That's when we walked right
Well,
into
how
the
did
Daedra's clutches.
you manage to survive if everyone
That's
else
what I-
was murdered?
That's what I'd like to know too.
I got lucky. I fell behind to adjust a loose bootstrap. When I heard the attack start,
Bootstrap.
I slipped into the shadows and have been running ever since.
Oh, he's a
Ah,
coward.
you.
The
he's
Daedra
yellow
have a
up the
portal.
back.
They're filling the catacombs with Daedric forces to attack Skingrad.
Skingrad. Where's this portal you're talking about?
It's in the ruins, down in the deepest part of the catacombs. Two magical anchor things keep it open. Tribune
magical
Leia
anchor
is strong,
things?
and you look like you can handle
He's so
yourself.
vague about this
While the
magic
recollection
stuff.
hunts me, you need to
What are two
destroy
magical
that
anchor
portal.
things? Do you know what that could be?
What
Well,
could
we'll-
it be?
I don't know. We'll destroy the portal. How do we find it? And how do you like that?
Go east, and you'll find where the Daedra dug up from below. Drop down and keep going east. You'll know the portal when you see it.
Oh, you'll
Break
know
those
the
anchors,
portal when you
and I
see
bet the
it.
portal
Thanks for being
closes.
so descriptive.
I'll try and lead the recollection away, and then find you down there.
Recollection. You recollect you'll lead the recollection away. Well, you've got two wood elves right here helping you. So
Are you
how
sure
can-
you'll be all right on your own, Mr. Hide in the
I've
Shadows?
become pretty good at
Bootstrap
sneaking
lad?
around down here. There are all sorts of secret passageways and trick walls. You just have to know where to look. Don't wait for me, though. I have to
we
move
won't.
slow to avoid the recollection patrols and the Daedra.
Well, you're certain no one else from the cohort survived.
Almost positive. The recollection swarmed the remaining cohort and the servants we were protecting. They worked fast. It was a slaughter. I'm lucky I lagged behind, or they would have fallen on me too. I managed to pull a few servants away, but
But
they weren't
But
soldiers.
what?
No one trained them for any of this. I can't blame them for making too much noise, or being too slow with the blade. I tried to keep them safe, but it wasn't long before I was on my own.
well, let me tell you something. I don't expect that the wood elves are in this recollection because Bosmere don't just attack for no reason at all. And I just can't imagine. Can you imagine, Taryn, that they're look at my name isn't Thalara for any reason. I'm a wood elf, you nincompoop, and I might be a wild one, but I just think you're making up shit. Now, what do you think,
Speaking of
Breaker?
making up shit, why will the anchors being broken close this portal? How do you know how portals even work?
Exactly.
Call it a
What are
hunch.
you talking
But
about?
if I'm being honest,
A hunch,
I have
he
no idea
says.
what it would
Oh,
do.
that's what we
It might
suspected.
fling you
don't
right
really
into
know.
oblivion, or turn you into a netch. The anchors seemed
Oh,
important. At the very least, destroying them is better than leaving them be.
So are you talking mullet ball anchors or some other type of anchor? I only know
Well, I
of
suppose
one.
we could go destroy the anchors while he leads the survivors away. We're here to
I
save
sup-
them anyway, so I suppose we can help him if he's going to be a fraidy cat and run around in
Legionary
the secret
Capio
passages.
is right.
Take the
We
others
need
with
to
him while
shut
we go
down that
direct to the
portal.
portal.
I better check what's in this backpack anyways. My mind is twisted from his double talk. I don't think he's telling us the truth. I don't. And I think she's in on it. That's what I think.
Now, I don't want to paint with a broad brush here, but in my experience, those who are good at being sneaky are often not that trustworthy.
Well, darling, let me tell you something. You're a good sneak yourself, you know.
And I'm not exactly what you call trustworthy, am I?
Not at all. Not at all.
Legionary Capio made it this far.
All right,
Oh,
let's go.
what happened to
down
you?
into
You
the
seem like a
ruins.
normal
We've
person
gotta
with a
close
skeleton
that
head.
portal.
Oh, yes, I'm quite normal. Nothing bad ever happens to me. This only happened while I was having lunch with my friends.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
here we go.
What's this?
This looks like a place to jump down.
Oh, I think we should
Oh,
go
I
to
The
felt
Daedric
sound.
portal was to the east.
Oh my goodness. What is
Well,
this
now,
place?
ready or not, here I go.
Oh, look, there's people over there. I think that's more of the Legionnaires. It's bad.
Quite a
bad,
large
man.
cave.
It's bad.
got the
man. Are you
bad-
going to go?
The bad
Are we
folks.
looking at the cave? Do you want to go to the cave, or do you want to go into the tunnels? There's some snacks over here in the cave. Which way are we going?
Well, we might as well start with the snacks. That way we'll have something to eat when we work up an appetite from all the chopping.
All right. Ah! These little guys are just creepy. And look at you're all skeletoned out, and you've got your little fetch running behind you, and I don't know what to think of him because he does attack, so I have to keep a wide girth between us when he's out and there's more. Set all there is. And these things shouting about. Are you just skulking about, you little skunkins? Oh, goodbye. I don't want to talk to you. Here's more guys down here. Here's the recollection. These aren't wood elves. These are... I don't know what they are.
What are we looking at here?
I got an alien sculpture, a grand tree now. That's
Too
something
much
new.
magic floating around my face. I can't see nothing.
Did you get a lead? Did you get a lead?
No.
I got a lead. I got a lead. Oh, let's see down here. What's down
I was
here?
trying to see what we were fighting, but the bodies disappeared so quickly.
Well, these are recollections. And I don't know that they look like wood elves to me. Do they look like wood elves to you? But look at, here's a backpack.
Can't really
Oh,
see
look.
them.
Now,
Where's
if I
my
could take
stabs when I
this-
get surrounded by the craziest magic? Can't see
What's-
nothing.
You mean your red, your little guy that comes out of you? That's your
Oh, a little
doing.
monkey.
I like that little monkey. I have a little
Trying to-
monkey at home. It's a little
Try
white
to get a
monkey.
look at them. You got a little monkey at home, do you?
A
pet
little
monkey.
white monkey. A little white one. It's so pristine and sweet, and it just scratches, 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 scratches. Finds lots of little snacks on itself, it does. Look at these. Are these wood elves? Do they look like wood elves to you? I'm trying to look.
Here we go. Let's have a look.
I'm gonna look up close. I'm gonna run, and this one's gonna attack. and
It
I'm
is
gonna
hard to
look in its
say.
face.
Very hard to say.
Oh, it's a wood elf indeed it is.
Is it? So perhaps their
Ah.
bias is not unfounded. What are you
Ah.
doing, you freaky traitors?
Yes. They're... What is all this gold splashing coming out?
Don't know what's happening. It's
Have you ever
crazy.
heard of such a thing? It is crazy. Look, there's something we should find over here, I think. And here's another one. Are we going deeper into these mines? Well, what has gotten into these? No, this is not a wood elf. Oh, they could be though. I suppose it could be. Don't tell him I was wrong.
Well, it's quite embarrassing that there's actually wood elves as part of this cult.
Indeed. What? Look at... Oh, magic.
Oh, that is some serious
Indeed.
magic there.
The portal! Destroy the anchors, comrade!
Defend
Oh,
the
this
anchors.
must be the...
Maintain the portal.
Oh, it's
look
the
at him.
portal and the portal
Oh!
anchors and a big man right there.
He's very big indeed. Oh no, I might have to need your skeleton man to come out. Oh. What is all this gold? All this crystal? Whoa. The big guy. Here, let me get him. Oh, too late. He's already dead. But
Well, he's quite the worthy foe.
He was, and look at there's a
I got a new
there's
lead
a
for
switch.
some type of a sculpture of a tree.
me too, isn't it grand? I can't wait to add the collection to me
We'll
forest.
have to dig it up and have a look. All right, I'm
what's
going to
this?
destroy the first portal anchor. Are you ready?
All right.
I don't know what's going to happen when I do.
I'm watching.
Here we go.
Oh, the pretty gold went away. There's one more over here. I think we should get this one too.
I think you should go ahead and get that one. I'll keep an eye out for any buggers.
Oh, okay. I'll crash it with me mallet that I suddenly have in my hands.
Retreat! That closed the portal. Good work.
Oh no,
Now,
that
let's find a
Daedric.
way out of here.
The Daedra
Thing.
escaped.
It skipped right out of that portal that was up there. And she's running this way. Where are you going? I like these new gold crystals. That's going to be a new addition. We're going to see them everywhere.
This way, Tribune.
They're quite
Follow the
pretty.
tracks.
Gorgeous. Where are you going?
Well,
We're going back out into
follow the
Westwell.
tracks, they say. So we're following the tracks out.
Did you follow me out now?
Indeed, I did.
Oh. That was an interesting... Okay, I'll show you
Over
some
here,
magic
comrade.
of me own.
Let's
Are you
talk.
ready? Where'd you go? Okay. When you come out, I'm going to show you some magic of me own. Now look
Okay,
at
let's
my
have a look.
look at my electrifying hands.
Ooh, quite
see
shocking.
elect-
It looks
yes, now what?
fantastic.
It happens to be what's called an ultimate, and for some reason when I use my ultimate it always leaves me with these arms until I click my ultimate again. Now watch what happens when I click my ultimate. Interesting,
Oh, it
is
vanished.
it not?
That is very interesting. It's
So
almost
it
like
means-
there's no way to hide the magic that's lurking inside you.
It just comes out, me arms. I just, yeah.
That is
Here we
fascinating.
go. Here's, what? Who is this that you've got a hold of
My
now?
cohort almost
Oh, it's the
completely
Legionnaire.
destroyed.
Perhaps
the
she thinks he
RustWall
did
staff
something
almost
bad.
all dead.
Let's see what she
Even
has to
Shard
say.
Marshal
Why
Vargas
are you
managed to slip from our grasp.
Then why does he
While
look
we
so
closed
sickly?
the portal and saved Skingrad, it feels like we failed, comrade.
Now what? Ugh. This Shard Marshal is really to blame with everything. I think this is part of something bigger. We
The
came
Shard
here
Marshal's
to
probably
invest.
taking out his vengeance for having such a crazy name.
I think so too. And to know we came here to investigate a disturbance in the threads of fate.
The threads of fate?
That's true.
That sounds ominous. But after what we saw down there, I'll keep an open mind. We learned that the Recollection cult is working with Daedra and taking orders from Shard Marshal Vargas. They got damn close to invading Skingrad.
Well, do you think the threat here is over?
With the portal closed and the Daedra on the run, the remaining Recollection forces aren't enough to threaten Skingrad. But I'll get the Legion to send more soldiers, just in case. Here, the pay I promised. The Legion always makes good on its debts.
Wait, you're only giving us 362 gold coin for all of that?
360 gold for fighting a dangerous portal. Are you no wonder everyone in the Legion quit on you?
Yeah, indeed. I can
Consider
make
your
more.
temporary commission suspended, comrade. Though I'd love to have you permanently assigned to my cohort.
Perhaps we shouldn't disclose our
I
sources
plan to
of
continue
income.
to look into the Recollection and Shard Marshal
Indeed.
Vargas. I hear there's a wood elf in Skingrad doing the same.
Well, what are you going to do about the remaining Daedra on Recollection? All cultists beneath the RustWall.
I'll send for more legionaries to clear them out. As many as we can spare. With the portal closed and Shard Marshal Vargas on the run, they shouldn't pose too much of a problem.
Well, so tell us, what happens to RustWall Estate after this?
That's up to Count
Do
Calantius.
you need a new groundskeeper?
I'll
someone
advise
to
him
live in
to
it
keep
for you for a
legionaries at the
while?
estate even
Oh,
when no
that's a grand
dignitaries are
idea.
present. Problem is, we don't have many left to allocate here.
We'll volunteer.
The Legion isn't what it once was.
Indeed.
What with the Empire in disarray.
Well, we'll volunteer to be groundskeepers, but our payment will be on a weekly basis, and it'll be what you just gave us for this hard, but each week. Maybe round it up to 400 gold coins.
She said she'd pay us weekly. Very weekly, judging by what she's given us.
Weekly as in small, not at all.
I think perhaps we're better served to move on from her and her paltry fees. We can investigate some other areas to see what we find. Maybe something more lucrative.
More lucrative? And what did you have in mind? I want to look down here for a minute and just see this landscape. It's very pretty, but everything's in disarray over there. There's wood floating. They cut down a lot of trees here now. You know, that's a real shame. See all the lumber floating over there, just disregarded as if, you know, they had no use for it anymore.
They're just piling up the bodies.
They are indeed. They are indeed.
Could I interest you in exploring an alien ruin? Perhaps we'd find some more treasure there.
Yes, that sounds wonderful. So what's this alien ruin called?
I don't know. I had to look at what I wrote down on the map.
Is it called Ellen Glen, or is it called Ellen Glen?
Ostumir?
Or is it called, is it called Ostumir? Yes, that's what it's called, I think.
I'm not really sure, but that sounds good to me. Let's try to investigate Ostumir.
Let's do that. I say that's a grand idea. Lead on, Taryn, lead on. You know, I know you'll have to say a few things to me later, and I'll be listening when you're ready to tell me these few things that you need to be telling me.
For now, what I'm going to tell you is we're going to follow this river down to the ruins.
Oh, look at it. A fishing hole. There's a river fishing hole right here. You took us right into a river troll. There comes your fetch. Come right on out of ya.
That's how it goes. I get turned into Mr. Bones and the fetch pops out.
Oh, dear. Oh, no. What is this?
It's just me
Look at this great bear. Here's a great bear. Maybe we can get the skull and put it on our altar. All right, I'm following you, following the river. Lead on.
All right, down we go. See what we find. You never know what you might run into on the river's edge.
It's true. You might run into something just really wonderful. Look at, there is somebody standing up there. Are we going to see what they need?
Oh, there's someone up there, eh?
Right
You can go
here.
have a look if you like. Let's go see.
It's a letter.
Maybe they know about the ruins. Oh no, a letter. What else do we have here?
It's a trapper's offer. Shall I look at it just to see if it's something?
You might as well take a look. I see some sort of flying beastie over here underneath this net. And a dead body right here.
We have to gather old guzzard. So you know what guzzards are. They're such angry creatures. They flap about. And there's a stargazer named Saria. And whoever wrote this set a trap in the hopes of catching one for her. But they remind her of Craglorn, and she doesn't like Craglorn. She wants a whole flock of them as pets. So he baited a trap, but it didn't work. Oh, that's Saria. Well, she's run off now to Stone Chip Tavern. And she really is a very lovely person. And
well, that's nice to hear. But look here. There's old Guzzard right here. This one is underneath the ropes. We can just take it. We can deliver it to her later and collect our bounty.
But I'm not able to pick it up.
It's quite fussy.
Did you get it? Well,
did.
We have to.
Did it
we
count
have
for
to
you?
find. No. Yes, but we have to find her now. We have to find her, Stargazer, and I think she's up this path right here. Maybe.
All right,
Maybe
I'll follow
not.
you.
Wait, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going, to be honest.
Perhaps it's better to continue on to the ruins and we'll deal with her when we get into town for a rest.
I think that's a grand idea. Oh wait, I was running after that Grim Reaper that just ran ahead of us, or whoever it was, Sir Grimlock.
He's
Sir
moving in the
Grimlock.
right direction, following the river.
He's a spirit slayer, he is. He slays spirits.
Oh, do you think he's a big drinker then?
Well, I think that he's gotten spirit sight to him. Maybe he can be even a bit spiritual sometimes when he starts drinking the grim spirits. I don't know. Really, I don't know. I'm just making things up as I feel. Here's an ogre.
Oh, there's an ogre.
Oh, let's see. Does he look like every ogre we've always met and known? And there's a sharp-toothed archer and fire mage. Ow, they burn.
They've had enough.
They've had enough. Oh, look at what's down here. Look at it. This is Nirnroot. We better collect us some Nirnroot for when we want to do a spell now. Okay.
Now I'll be having none of that.
You'll be having none of that. There's some more recollection. There's a
The big
frog.
death frog. Watch yourself there, the frog.
The death frog is with that recollector. A geomancer. Oh no, you brought him over to us now. I'll go up here and shoot him.
I've seen enough of these recollectors to know I don't like them.
Well, I can't imagine. Something must have rubbed them the wrong way to be doing a recollection cult. Indeed, that's just not the wood elf way, I say.
Oh, I found a rune stone.
Oh, good. Did you grab it?
I did, but I moved off too quickly.
I got it. Did you get it? No.
I
don't
see
think-
how it is. I find
think-
it and you loot it, I see.
Well, you know what they say. Finders, keepers, losers, sweepers. Another great bear, and right behind him a runestone that you can have. Oh dear.
Get off me, bear.
That bear really liked you. Wanted to give you a bear hug.
He gave me quite a greeting.
He
It's
did
rather
indeed.
grisly affair.
A grisly affair indeed. Look at here's somebody who
There
wants
you are.
to talk to
Finally.
us.
I just want to talk.
What? What?
Have you seen?
You again! Stay away from me! Help!
Uh-oh.
She's going to kill
Uh-oh.
me!
Oh
No,
dear.
wait.
Why do you suppose she ran off? Is it my skeleton
hopeless.
face?
I don't know. I'm going to talk to this person. Why'd she run away
Used
from
to
you?
that reaction.
I'm such a screaming ninny when I panic.
Oh,
I suppose you saw that whole debacle?
we did.
It's embarrassing enough for me to witness my own base emotions, let alone anyone else. I've got to pull myself together. Literally.
Were you just talking to yourself?
Obviously. Though I hoped it would go better. I was experimenting with the reflective Daedric magic in this region. I always loved mirrors. During my studies, I fractured my personality, freeing my emotions to run amok. I haven't felt right since.
Wait a minute.
You-
Are you saying you fractured your personality in a similar way that my soul has been fractured from my body?
You found a twin soulmate.
Must I repeat myself? You saw my fear earlier. I don't miss my stupid whims, but I'm not myself without my facets. They're running wild, and now they won't return to me. Maybe a stranger could convince them to come back. I'll make it worth your time.
Do you suppose if I can convince her facets to return to her, that I could get
I
mine
wish
to
I didn't
return
need my
to
petty
me?
emotions. They only cause trouble. I'm still linked to my
I'll return
facets.
them for you.
I sense one near a river south of Skingrad. It's probably my despair. I can be rather dramatic when I'm in a doleful mood, and the water is comforting.
Well, I have some questions
Of
for
course
ya.
you do. Let's get on with it then. I'd rather not drag this out any longer than I have to. Although, at least my despair isn't likely to run anytime soon. I tend to wallow when the mood strikes.
Are you bipolar? What caused your personality to split?
If I knew the answer to that,
Was it
do you think
cursed
I would be
gold?
here? Daedric magic is tricky at best, and the magic in Westweald is particularly volatile. I must have pushed my experiment too far, and shattered some element binding the spell together.
Well, why indeed were you experimenting with Daedra magic?
I'm a sorceress.
Dangerous.
Daedric magic is just a tool, like a hairbrush or a dab of rouge.
Oh, she's like
Like
you.
that.
She's
I
a
was
sorceress.
creating a spell to expedite my morning routine. Mirror magic is more powerful here. It was going swimmingly, until the mirrors shattered, and I did too.
Well,
So how do
How,
you suppose to get your facets to return to you? And if we can do it for you, can we do it for me?
yes,
Honestly,
that's a good question.
I'm not sure. Talk to them for a start. I
Talk
can
to
be quite
them for
stubborn,
a
so I expect my
start.
facets won't come easily. Do whatever it takes to convince them to return. Appease them. Bargain with them. Tie them up for all I care. Just get them back.
Well, all right. I suppose, and maybe that black smudge on your face will be washed off when we do. What do you think? Do you think that's true? Now, where are we supposed to go to find her fragmented self? Back
She
the
said
way we came.
Skingrad. Back to the city, or a city.
Yes,
I propose we
think.
continue to the ruins. What do you say?
I say we go on our merry way and we catch back on the way back to our Denver Heath.
I agree with that, whatever gerbling that was. Kind of gibberish. Gibberish?
Well, I just thought it made sense, so I slipped into a little Bosmere there.
Well, I do suppose we should be continuing towards the ruins. This lady doesn't know how to get her shards of personality back, and that's no help to me.
And that's no help to you. She says, talk to them. But hers, when she tries to talk to them, they go running off screaming. Did you not notice that now?
I saw that they were
Taryn, did you
screaming.
not notice that? So why do you think you would ever listen to her advice?
I suppose I'm hoping that by capturing hers, we'll learn how to capture mine to put it back in.
But she sends hers running. Why would you want to try the same method on yours? Ah, what is this? This is a glass. This is a glass beast. Have you ever seen such a beast in your
Oh,
life?
it's made out of mirrors and glass, is it?
Yes, indeed. I've never saw. Huh.
That is quite... And it disappeared. That is quite a crazy beastie.
It disappeared. Things just have a habit of turning up and disappearing. I don't think we're in Oz anymore.
I've got to say, this area is taking a turn for the dark. We went from
It
this
sure-
lovely autumn forest filled with trees and bushes and flowers to this stumpy wasteland. It looks like it caught on fire.
Well, I'll tell you what they did. They cut down the forest here, they did. And then it all burned. Oh, look at what is this coming after me? I'm always worried I'm gonna hit your little blood flip badge. I'm always worried I'm gonna hurt you.
Don't worry about the Shadow Me. He can't take any damage or harm from you.
I found a magic bag right here. A magic
now?
bag. Yes, I did.
Oh.
You see it?
I see
Did you
it.
get it? Ah, you
Why,
took
yes,
it
I
out
did.
right from underneath me.
Just like that
Ah.
runestone from earlier. That will show you
Yeah.
a thing or two.
Oh, my fingers were itching to get inside of that. Now, what did you find? What did you get? Did you get something good?
There was nothing in there but 4 clams. We can steam them
4?
up later.
Oh, come here now. What do you see in front of you? That's very wood elfy, wouldn't you say? See the forest with the
It
magic
looks quite nice.
bringing up. I think we must make way and go right there because look at it, all gets green. Yes, oh yes, do not feel the enchantment.
That is a
coming
sight
up
for
from the
sore
land.
eyes right here.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, look at the size of these trees. Oh, there's some
Ah,
crazy
this is
yellow glowing
grand.
going on.
There's
What is this here?
everything's so
Those yellow
beautiful.
crystals.
Oh,
All
beautiful.
infused crystals.
Ah! They just disappeared on us. Instant disappearance. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Ah. Look at I think this is a grand place to build a home.
Do you suppose this is that new forest they were talking about? That just
Can it
sprung
be-
out of nowhere? It's type of
What?
forest.
Called Dawn Forest or some such thing, right? Dawnland, Dawnmere, Dawn
Dawn
Hustle,
I don't
Dawn
know.
Tree. I don't know either.
I
Ah, it's
wasn't
the
near that
Iliad
close to
ruins. Ah, look at what you found. You found Miramore.
We have found them.
It's a mosaic. Come here for a second. Let me jiggle. Come here. Come to me. Let me jiggle your head thing so that your voice stops cracking up on me. Jiggle, jiggle,
better now? Can you still hear me?
a little
now? Is
better.
that better? How about
Oh,
now?
yes.
Is that better?
Ah, that's grand. Just grand. Thank you.
Oh, perfect.
Let's
Happy to
come
hear
over
it.
here. Let's see what's down in here. Oh, look at.
It feels good to be back in the forest. Hey, little buggy.
I was
Get off me,
starting
little
to.
one.
What's?
Forever decided I'd make a tasty snack, and instead
And here comes
became
a
your
tiger
tasty
lynch
snack.
just running after me. Oh, he passed me by. Wonder what he's after then.
Something.
Interesting. I guess we're going this way, are we? Down into the Iliad ruins. Do you know? You know this. I know you know this, but I'm going to tell you anyways, just in case your brain has forgotten. First of all, look down. This is quite lovely.
You never know what my brain has forgotten. It's leaking out of my eye socket.
No, look down. Do you see what we're standing
Where?
on? It's quite lovely. Look. Look on the bottom.
Yes, look at this
Look what we
mosaic.
This is gorgeous. Now, what I'm going to tell you is the ancestors of Bosmere are the Aliads. You know that, yes? You remember.
Of
your
course.
brain remembers. Okay,
Every
just
child
make-
knows this.
well, you know, you've forgotten a couple of things. I had to be
It's
sure
true.
you
I've probably
remember.
forgotten more than I've ever known.
Oh, indeed. What is that? I want to see what this is. It's a new kind of. What kind of? Oh, look at this.
Some type
Look
of
at
new
this.
flora and fauna.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
it's aggressive.
What?
It's
Are you
aggressive. It
trying
reached
to?
out to sting you.
Are you trying to kill me? Oh my goodness. Can I kill it?
well.
I think?
Such hostile plant life. Can you attack
Very
it back?
nice. No. Not.
Seems to be
at all.
protected.
Not at all. There, I just threw down some magic for us. Do you feel better?
I feel fine.
What is this place? It's as beautiful as any I've ever seen. I think we've gone into... Oh, look! The flowers on the branches of the trunks of the trees.
It's good to be back in the forest.
And the knotted trunks, twisted trees, 3 times 3. Where are you going? You're going back the way we came?
Staying
you
away
going
from
a
that pervert tree right here. Do you not see how naughty it is?
It is very naughty. And you know what? I'll tell you something. Come here. Let me ask you a question. Are you a tree?
No, I'm a wood elf who currently looks like a skeleton. Why would you
give me
ask me
some
if I
eye.
was a tree?
I just thought it was a funny little joke.
Oh, here's some ruinous sights right here.
Oh, look at here's some
plants
else.
are tough around.
Oh, did you see what it did to me? It knocked me clear off my feet. It did. It knocked me.
Oh,
and now it's
there's a-
fainted.
There's a dead traveler over here, and he's left a journal.
Oh, let's look at that journal. What does it
Dead
say?
wood elf. It's like he was
Like-
exploring the jungle.
Oh, I think he
He's
was.
some
and
type
felt
of
tingles.
wildlife documenter. He wanted to document them. Says there's a huge explosion in the sky and a great portal appeared, high in the air.
High in the air. And then his skin started to tingle, and the hairs on the back of his neck stood on end.
Then out of nowhere, there's a huge explosion in the sky, and a great portal appeared, high in the air.
High in the air. You're repeating yourself now. But the jungle is thick and dense. He says he's been lucky so far, though, because strange creatures continue to appear all around him in droves. Dremora. Horrible creatures made of glass. See, we saw those.
Towards the end, he mentions that he thinks some more of the legions in the area. Perhaps we'll find some more of the ones who vanished and deserted.
I wonder if they've become bad men.
That's a good question. I suppose we'll know soon enough.
Oh, look at this. Taryn, look at this. He says something fell out of the portal. Something big is here. He doesn't want to be here anymore.
That sound ominous?
Yes. He says, what was I thinking? Sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. Then I think he
just stopped writing like that.
I think he got killed here. What's this blue stuff right here? What is this? Do you see it?
Yes,
it's a little creature. What is that? It
Some kind of a slug?
It leaves ink behind. Just suppose that ink. And there goes another snake. Three's a charm. Now this land is filled with snake. I'll just give me a little snake here.
I propose we continue towards the ruins. See if we can find the ruins proper. See if anyone's inside that we could rescue.
I'm following you, following the forest as we go up by the ruins even more. Don't go by that stink plant over there. It'll zap you and get you all
going to avoid all the
in.
plants over here. They seem to be quite dangerous.
They do indeed. Do you see how rich and dark the soil is?
It does seem quite fertile.
It's very fertile. You just push your hands in it.
Wait a minute. We have passed the ruins. We have to go back.
How could we pass the ruins? We weren't even at them yet.
We somehow skirted them. Probably following that fella's journal and then the plants.
Well, let me come back towards you. I'm running as fast as I can, but you're running faster.
My little legs are moving quite quickly. I'm excited to see what's inside the ruins.
I hope it's something grand, and I hope it's not that big thing that fell from the portal. And a damn snake just came at me, trying to bite me. It did. And I don't understand why. The serpents in this land don't like me.
Watch yourself up here. There's some kind of a creature called a Thalara. It seems to have the tail of a scorpion and the face of a wolf.
Oh, yes, I heard about those. In fact, we did indeed. There's another tiger over there. Hey, look at over here. There's a person. I think they have to do with the. Do you see? Do you see right here?
Do you want to go talk to them?
But they might have to do with the alien ruin.
Let's go see what they have to say.
You aren't another rogue come to take.
They've got a nice camp here.
They've got a very nice camp. Hello.
Oh, Julianus be praised. A friendly face. It seems the roads are far more dangerous than I was led to believe. We stopped to enjoy the breeze when a crazed brigand came out of nowhere and robbed us.
Robbed you? What brigand did this?
One masked brigand and a pack of horrid beasts she commanded. Frau Gotha did everything she could to protect me, bless her heart. But the thief made off with my entire dowry. Now I haven't a napkin ring to present to my future bride.
And did she have wings on her?
Which way did the brigand run off
to
to
the nearby
with the
firelight
treasure?
cave?
Perhaps we can find
Adventurer,
Oh,
if you can recover my 4 dowry bundles, I promise to make it worth your while. Every scrap of silk and muddy jewel could save me from becoming the laughingstock of Skingrad.
He's very rich, I'm telling you this. Look at his clothing. Okay, we'll search Firelight Cave for your stolen dowry.
It took years
Look
to
for the
negotiate a
treasure.
fair dowry for the Verdullis family's eldest daughter. To come this close to a life of leisure, only for some flea-infested scoundrel to dash my dreams? Please, search Firelight for my dowry. I beg of you.
And tell us, who's the Verdullis family?
They are a very powerful mercantile family.
Oh.
And any misstep could spell disaster for my marriage proposal. It's been a grueling year of negotiations between our families. Would you believe I haven't even met my bride-to-be?
I hope she's what you want her to be. You're kind of stupid to do that, but I can't believe you've never met your bride.
Absurd, I know.
Really? That is quite
It's almost
crazy.
more romantic. The tidal forces of commerce, leaving us marooned on the shores of love.
And how
We've
would you
written each
know
other,
love?
Of course. And beneath the polite formalities, I do believe immoral nurtures a spark of love for me.
Immoral. Amoral. 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 He's marrying someone with the name Amoral.
Immoral. That doesn't bode well for this union. What if it turns out that you don't like each other, or she's a
That's
crazy,
hardly a reason not to get married.
unreliable person?
My parents built a lumber empire despite hating each other. Of course, without my dowry, none of this matters. Not to press, but even a small portion returned could save my marriage.
Yes. Well, we don't care about who attacked you, really. We'll go get your dowry. Thank you very much.
Please,
Right,
find
we'll
what
go
you
look
can of
for
my
it.
dowry, and I'll compensate you handsomely.
Oh, thank you.
And be
indeed.
wary of the
Come on, that's-
Theriger. They aren't to be trifled with.
Who said
You know
that?
the true... Oh, here we go. We still have to talk to him. Who's the family?
It took years to negotiate a fair dowry for the...
No, who said that to us? Was it this person who said something to us? It was a female.
I was hired to deal with road thieves and pickpockets.
this one?
I'm no beast
Do you know what the
tamer.
real crime
Although
was?
after this, I may try
It's
to
not
pick
the
the
dowry
skill
being
up. It
stolen,
was
it's
awfully
his
impressive.
mustache.
I'll leave the cave.
It's his. She's upset because we're going off to delve into the cave and get his dowry back. She wants us to help her with the attacker. I have a feeling I might know who the attacker might be. Oh, there goes a person running for their life out of there.
They looked quite scared. They were in a hurry.
I don't
Perhaps
think they
it's scary in
found
there.
the dowry. Let's see. Firelight Cave. Firelight Cave couldn't be so hard to...
It's got a nice ring to it. I bet it's pretty.
It's very pretty, and I think it's going to shine off of your head.
Oh, you be careful with that, lassie.
Okay, let's look at the map here. Oh, it's quite a big, windy. Oh, wow, lots of tunnels. I think, yes, indeed. Okay,
What's this?
I think we
Did my
should go
betrothed
this way.
hire someone to retrieve his dowry?
Oh, look at indeed.
quaint.
Look at how cute
You should
up
be
here.
warned. My beasts don't like losing their toys, and they
That's
do
her.
love his shiny gifts.
She's a wood elf.
Tread
Look at
carefully,
that.
adventurer.
That
I've had
was
my
the
fill
lady.
of impish fools with
That
childish
was immoral
dreams.
herself. I didn't hear
It
what she said, though.
is.
Did you hear her?
She said he's a fool and he trifles with her beasts, and she doesn't like that at all.
He did
He's
seem kind of an idiot.
He is an idiot, and you know what? He picked the wrong type of creature to trifle with in this beautiful land. Well, it's quite lovely down here.
It's a nice cave. You can see all the roots of the trees.
I think I'll take this wasp so that it leaves us be. It was a wasp queen, not just any wasp.
You got the queen.
Does that mean
That's
anything
always my
special?
solution. Hey, stop bothering me, so I'll kill you.
I think it's the best motto to
It's
live
a
by.
very elegant solution. He'll not
Bother
be
me,
bothering
you're
you from
dead. Oh, no. There's lots of wasp queens here. I wonder if it's interesting. I won't say what I was going to say. I don't want to be hurting.
Do you think we're inside a giant wasp nest now?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Well, I guess we should go here and see. There's some Spriggans here. What are you good Spriggans doing here? And why are you attacking us for wood elves? Oh, and there's more over here.
Do you think we're dealing with a Spriggan Briggan?
A Spriggan Briggan indeed, and wasp queens that are just irritating me to no end. And here comes some more Spriggan Waspy. Waspy Spriggans. They're not brigands. They're waspy.
They're friggin' Spriggans.
Doesn't Grander realize the opportunity I've given him?
Oh, look.
Why try to recover his bid for my hand?
Oh, look, I found
What
his
joy can be found in a
gemstones.
marriage fueled
Right here
by
in this
gold?
little box.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's
Help
grand.
him if you feel so inclined, but be
Oh,
warned. The beasts
that's
of Firelight
wonderful.
are ravenous.
Where's she talking? Oh, she's so upset that we're helping him. She's telling us.
I can hardly
She's
blame her who wants to marry midget.
So here's the truth of the matter. She is the one that attacked and scattered the dowry because she doesn't want to marry him.
I don't blame her. Did you have a look at that moustache?
You don't like that mustache, do you? Do you know there was another man who wore a mustache like that, and he used to be on a little island with palm trees and waves, and he fancied himself an investigator. He did. Do you remember
Did he
who
now?
I'm talking? Do you know who I'm talking of?
Not off the top of my head. Perhaps you can give me more clues.
Well, I think he went by the name of Thomas, or maybe that was his other name. I don't know. I think we should go this way where those people are running.
Right,
but
let's do it.
then we're going to be on the same road as they are. And they're just charging. Charge, charge, charge.
Well, they can fight all the beasties while we loot all the treasure.
I do like that plan indeed. I think we
Quite
should
nice
go
looking
off.
place. Oh,
It's
indeed.
very nice. It's like a tree house. Oh yes, look.
What use
Oh,
lies
quite
for
the good
colors of
intuition
gold
you
and
had there.
Jewelry,
One more piece of the
Contracts be
jewelry. Oh
damned.
yes.
I know my worth, and Grander should come to look. The Theriker grow restless. We have that in common. It's
look
time
at
we
us,
left these
didn't we?
woods behind.
Oh, a chest. A chest here now.
Oh, very
I'm
nice.
going to... I wish I could share this with you. Can I share it with you?
It's quite
I
all
think
right.
in it.
You could just
But
buy
I
a round
think-
of drinks later.
I'll buy you a round of links. That too. Sausage
I
links.
do like the
I'll buy-
sausage links. In fact, I'd prefer a link to a drink at the moment, I think.
Are you getting hungry there now?
Just a wee bit. Nothing special.
Just nothing special. Look at
But
more
all this talk of
laundry.
links and drinks makes one
More
think.
laundry. And honey. I just love me some honey. I could eat honey all day long. I just think it's so wonderful. Did you get all these cheese? Did you get this cheese here? You see all this grape?
Still got all that cheese from that person that I took out earlier.
You can never have enough cheese. And there's
That is
fish here
probably
in the
true.
basket. And look at there's fish here on the vine. Oh, and I do like radishes. Oh, these are beets. Ugh, I don't like beets.
You can't beat a
Alright.
beat.
You can't beat it for sure. Did you see the nice woven jugs that the beverage is in? Did you see this now?
I didn't,
Have
but
you
I'll come back
seen
up
it?
and look at the jugs.
Oh
You know
no,
I'm
no,
a big
it don't.
fan.
No. Oh, look at
Where
this.
are they?
I'm gonna have to. There they're gone. I already took them. So, I'm sorry, I can't be showing you. There is a trunk there. Ah, look at over here. Look it. Here's a bear skull, if ever I've seen one. Look at all the bloody, torn rags at its feet. And here's a death wish waiting to happen. And we can't even dismantle it. And where did you go off to now?
Still up here looking for the jugs.
The jugs are gone, so come down here.
Oh, I see what you're looking at. Fine little beastie here, cut off.
Yes.
Appears someone's good at the butchering.
I believe so. Now, how much more do we have to find in here? Oh, we've got quite a ways to go. We just have to run around this.
We've got to find two more things.
We do indeed. Oh, I ran into the wall. And here's another backpack. And do you suppose we can go up this? Oh no, it doesn't let us go up. I would like to go up there though, wouldn't you?
I would indeed. It appears that ladder's just there for people to put oil in the lantern.
Ah, that is... Ah, look at here.
Here
we go. Here's some more.
But these woods have changed.
Spice.
The land
very
doesn't
nice.
seem to me anymore.
She's saying the lands have changed now. She's quite unhappy.
Return the dowry to Grander if you wish. I'm leaving all this nonsense behind.
Okay. She's leaving. She's leaving.
All the nonsense behind, she said.
Yeah. She says she doesn't want to be a part of him. I'm going up to
I can't say that I blame her. He seems quite the buffoon.
Yes, I can't get up where she was. I thought maybe I'd find a way to make friends with her. I'd like to have a friend like that. Okay. I think we have to go this way. We have to find exquisite cloth above.
I'll keep my eye out for it.
I think we go down this little way. Oh, and here's another spriggan. And have you ever seen such fantastic roots growing out of the side of the rock? Like these.
Tell you what, it's so fertile here, or it's got powerful magics.
It definitely does. And guess what? We're going to have us a crystal in a moment. A crystal that'll raise us up into the air. Do you see it now? Look at the water. And there's a troll down there.
Right, it's quite pretty. Look up there at all the trees and the vines. It's quite a nice looking place.
I like it indeed. And look at, I think we should be able to visit up there, but I don't know that we can. I don't think we're in the alien ruin. Do you think we're in the alien ruin? We're not. We're in a cave.
Definitely not. We're somehow underground by all these trees. Definitely not in the alien ruin. We'd have more rock and stone.
This is a very cool beast. I don't really want to kill it, but you're leaving me no choice because you're attacking.
It's another one of those evil Tharakers. You keep your pointy end to yourself, sir.
Oh, and we're gonna have to kill another one. Right, here he is. Must be his brother. Oh, they have a mighty ferocious howl. There's a lot of goopy stuff laying around. Where is... I see it! I see it! We found the last bag.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm certain Grander will wonder whether he was inadequate. Unworthy of my love.
Leaving. Here she is.
And he'd be right. I've tamed beasts. I've taken what I need. Enough gold to start a new life. Far away from here. You should do the same.
Alright, Tomorrow. You have a great life now. She just walked right into the invisible. Just walked right away. Right into the invisible.
She's got some mad skills. She's got
mad skills. All right, now we've got to get us that crystal. How do we get it? Somehow we missed it. I think we're going down over here, right? Or up here? Look.
I don't know.
Right here. I think we go by this Spriggan and we go to the left. Whatever direction that is. Ah! Oh my goodness, I fell. I don't know where I am now. I fell off the side of the road.
Oh no, that's not good. Where did you go?
I don't know. I'm down in the... I'm down in...
down too then.
I'm down in the death pit.
I'm down in the
muck.
Dear.
Oh no. I fell.
Well, there are quite some large bears down here.
So I think we gotta go up again. I think we gotta go this way now. See where these people are. I heard strange noise and a strange voice and I don't know what it means and it scared me a little. And now I feel like I'm discombobulated or however that word is said. Look at right here. This is wood elves in the green pack.
The green pack. Let us see.
Oh yes, this is a good one because it says that we did make a pact with Ifri, and Ifri, you know, is all about the green pack. Ifri's the other god I was trying to think of, or Daedra I was trying to think of earlier, but we don't have a statue of Ifri, you know. Did you know, my friend, my companion, did you know that Ifri is a female? Did you know that?
Oh, it's not something I've ever studied. I did not know.
Most people think Ifri is a male, but Ifri is a female. Yes, we're going down and we need to go up.
That's not great. Perhaps we can turn left up ahead where the sky shard appears to be. Work our way around and go back towards the door.
Maybe we can climb up the trunk right here. What do you think? Oh, I see a bridge. A bridge. A bridge. A bridge.
You see a bridge.
A bridge. I wonder if we can climb up this and go up some strange way. Oh no. Oh no. How do we get up there? Ah! This came out of nowhere. I think we have to go up this bridge, but I don't know how we get up it. I should never have fallen. I think we can go right here. We just have to climb up behind this, and we should be able to climb. We're so agile, you know. Ah, but this troll wants to eat me. I think we can hop up. What do you think? You think we can hop up now?
It's always worth a try.
We just go right up here. We'll get there. We're agile creatures that know how to flee. You see, I got there.
Did you now? I'm still hopping up this waterfall.
Well, I don't know what to say to you. You should have followed me. I was going in the right direction. And now we've got to go. Got to go up here. I can't see how to go. Okay. How do we go?
We definitely want to go this way. To go backwards. We need to follow this around towards the front.
This one?
We can meet Amaral over there.
Atrodadi. Maybe here?
Exactly.
Did I go the wrong?
You're doing it right. This is the way to go.
Well, I'm following me nose. Me nose knows which ways to goes. But now I'm confused. No, we've gone way round and about. Way round and about.
I think we go over this way. We keep going around here, we'll find it in no time.
Look, it says it's on a bridge. It's on a bridge.
We are going back. Are you in the same spot as me? We're looking for Amorel.
Oh, Wild Spriggan has come out of thin air and is getting ready to attack, so I'm going to come this way. Oh no! I feel as if we're running in circles.
We're not. If you look at the map, look where we're going. We're almost back towards the beginning.
But how do we get to that? We didn't get to that sky shard. I want that sky shard. I don't want
Perhaps
to
we
go
can
back.
come back for it another time.
But I think we should get it now.
Ha! I think we need to talk to Amorel before she accidentally gets married to this fool.
Okay, let's go do this. Don't marry! The Gold Road is all about love. Have you
Is it now?
noticed? It is.
That gives us a prime opportunity. People in love are fools.
They are such fools. They're idiots. That's what I did last time. I went off the side. Fell down below.
Is that how it went down?
That's how I went down. I hit my right bumper, which is my escape, and it escaped me. Indeed it did, right over the edge. Okay, let's find this crazy girl and her betrothed, and let's tell them both what's what. Did I go the wrong way?
You're going the right way. Oh, there's some sort of a big monster here.
Ah, indeed there is.
Oh, and there he is, right there, Scourge Tail. Shall we take him
Scourge. We're taking him out, indeed, and he's gonna jump. He's gonna jump. I'm being a tank right now, so that you can get you can get on the other side and kill him. Ah, we've got another person with us, or is it, it's your fetch?
out? Indeed it is. Okay.
Ah, we got, do you know a game named Tribute?
I do indeed. It's quite a good card game.
Well, I got me a card.
Did you know?
I did. I
Could
found the
prove to be
way.
lucky.
Could prove to be very lucky. Oh my goodness.
Here we
Very-
are.
Oh!
And-
You just fell down. You don't
And
care.
there she
I'm not here to fight.
Immoral.
My family drama put you in...
Amora.
A proper introduction, then. I am Amora Verdelis, Grander's bride-to-be. You can tell him it was me. I'm certain my betrayal will make for quite the waterworks. I harbor no ill will toward the man. Only what he represents. This contract.
And what will your parents think of all this?
It's been years since they've taken any interest in my needs. Why would I care for theirs? They've made it plainly clear I wasn't the daughter they prayed for. Too quick to fight, too tough to bend. And still they tried to force me into shape.
Aha. Well, Grander deserves to know the truth.
He's one of countless pampered nobles that look at these marvelous, newly grown woods and see only a profit to be made. They have no love for its beauty, and nor do I for their greed. So forgive me for not considering what he deserves.
Well, what should I tell him?
Tell him what you will. I'm certain the scandal won't take long to spread. The Verdelis family's wild child finally making for the hills. I only wish I'd done it sooner. And that I could see my mother's face when she realizes what's happened.
Yes, well, indeed. Okay.
He's an idiot,
want
but he
to
really
marry.
did want to marry.
He did. He's grossly in love with you.
That's a pity. Tell Grander I have a sister. A sweet little thing eager for love. But warn him no dowry. Do it right. Court her. They need to decide for themselves, not our parents.
Well, why hide with these beasts in Firelight Cave?
This cave was once a sanctuary from my parents. Before this wild magic twisted it into something cruel. It was my second home, filled with beasts with softer smiles than the ones that raised me.
Magic twisted this place. You're not a wood elf.
Yes, and the creatures that lived within it. Driven wild and feral. I did what I could to calm them, tend to their fear. I had hoped to take them with me, to return the favor and save them from this mess. But I acted too late.
Well, where do you suppose you'll be going now?
I'm not sure. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell Grander's hired aide. Just know it will be far away from here. Beyond the highlands and the overgrowth. Beyond even the reach of my family's wealth.
Okay, Amor, it's been a pleasure. We'd get back to Gander now.
Farewell, adventurer. Perhaps one day we'll cross paths again.
All right, come on, masked man. Let's go tell him. And you know, we can say we never found the what you call it, the dowry.
That is
But
true.
you're supposed.
I'm
but
having
you're supposed
issues.
to
She
keep-
keeps wanting to talk to me. There we
Who
go.
wants-
Finally, she stopped.
Oh, did she stop? Okay, good.
That's
Do you
'cause
suppose
Mama
we
was
tell him?
stuck.
Maybe we don't even tell him we found her, and we keep the dowry. What do you think?
Ooh, I like that very much. We say we found these empty containers all smashed up. No dowry in sight, and no sight of your bride. She just vanished. Along
She
with the
just
gold and
vanished?
jewels. And we keep
Well,
it
we
for
wouldn't-
ourselves. And
No, we
she's
wouldn't
safe as
know
well.
what's in those bags. We wouldn't know it's jewels. We wouldn't know it's gold.
Oh,
we
you're
just say
right.
we
It's
don't.
just empty.
We don't know a thing.
We didn't find
We don't-
anything.
We didn't
We
find
failed
anything.
in our task.
We failed in our task.
You've returned in one piece.
Oh, there he
here
is.
he is.
You gave that brigand what for?
Well, the
You're back.
brigand is your.
And with my dowry in tow. This is
Oh,
still plenty
no.
to impress the Verdullis' eldest daughter and secure her hand. I
He saw
could
the
kiss you,
dowry.
adventurer.
Oh,
Though
no,
I
don't
suppose
kiss
I
me.
should save that for my
mustache.
bride-to-be.
Well, we retrieved your dowry, but your marriage is off. Your bride's run away, and she said we could keep the dowry.
What's this
Yes,
now?
that's what she said.
Has word already spread of my ineptitude? My abject failure? Has the Verdullis family already dragged my name through the coals? Please, kind-hearted and dashing adventurer, end your silence and tell me!
Well, the brigand who robbed you was your Amora. It was,
It was
your
your
bride
actual
to be.
bride. She was the
Amor?
brigand bride, the bride brigand.
What would drive her to
The
steal
bride
her own
brigand.
dowry?
Actually, like that.
Surely there
That'd
must
be a
be some
great name for
misunderstanding.
this quest.
These barbaric
bride
acts are far beneath
brigand.
her, let alone the Verdullis family name. At least it explains the warm rush I felt from her commands.
Oh, the warm rush. Oh, I think that he's maybe he's a little submissive. She needed the dowry to run away now. You run along. We'll keep it for you.
Run away. I see. It's strange I find myself so hurt by someone I never met. Who am I to begrudge someone for wanting greener pastures? I hope she finds what she's looking for. I'll be fine. Mother taught us Namarset men to persevere.
Yes, now, there. Run along. Mommy's waiting.
We'll let you in on a little secret, my friend. There are plenty of wolves in the den, if you catch my drift, Grandy.
Well, I don't appreciate the chosen imagery. I get your meaning. Yes. Though the long road to betrothal is a lonely path, I'll gladly walk it. Thank you, traveler. You've earned this gold as well as my deep respect.
As well as your dowry. Oh, thanks.
So
That's very
kind of you.
And we'll take that ring too, and the gold coin you're offering us. You have a great rest of your day now. Take care.
I wonder
Bye-bye.
what's to become of this dowry. I could save it for my next bride.
Give the dowry to us.
Perhaps I could invest it in some sort of capital venture. Father rarely loosens the purse strings for my ideas, so this is the perfect time to prove myself.
No. Immoral said you should give the dowry to us.
Yes, of course, a delightful
and
woman.
If you do, I'll let you
in
know
fact,
a
she was the one who often made the ride out to our lumber yards to collect my letters to
A
Immoral.
little sister.
Are you implying
Who's
that
looking
I
for
should
love
marry her instead?
in all the wrong places? Well, Immoral thought you might court her little sister properly. No dowry, because we'll take it off your hands.
A novel idea.
Exactly.
Indeed we will.
I'll admit to some relief that our
thanks.
arranged marriage is over. I have always been a bit of a romantic, and this merger by way of marriage was less than ideal.
Perfect.
Perhaps I will. A proper courtship. If she agrees, of course.
Oh, and thanks for the dowry. Bye-bye. Let's go before
Good
he
news.
changes his
The
mind.
adventurer
I think
retrieved
it's a
my
great
dowry.
idea.
We can continue
Which way are
on
you
to
going? I'll go the
Skingrad as
same
planned.
way as you. Maybe we can come. Maybe we
I'll
can
follow
come
you
over
over
here.
Perhaps we should bed down somewhere for the evening.
I was thinking the same thing, and we could do it right over here under. Maybe we can. I brought some sleeping rolls. Maybe we can just do it right over here in the crook.
I think it's a good idea, since the way shrine is here, it'll keep away the beasties.
It won't be harmful at all to us. In fact, I'm going to put my bed right up here, so I'm off the ground a little.
That's a great idea. I think I'll do the same.
Yep, indeed. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. And if it's too light and too much traffic and talk, then we can just go on the other side of that big rock.
Absolutely. It's a great idea. A successful day, I should say. I find myself with quite a bit more gold than when we started out.
Ah, yes, gold and dowry.
And we've got a lead on how to get my shadow back into my body once we help that lady. Perhaps when we help her shards of personality back in, we can get mine in as well.
Yes, just talk to it. That's what she's saying. And maybe yours will listen to you and not run away screaming as hers.
I'll cross me fingers.
Cross me fingers and hope to die. Hey, over there's a house let's make our way there. And that's where we'll sleep. So ta-ta for now, everyone. Thanks for viewing us. And we'll see you next week at the same time.
To see you next
and
time.
the same channel. And we'll keep you posted. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is Flower Child 567. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.